안녕하세요. So today let's learn about what is difference between ida and 있다. ida and 있다. Okay. So first we have to take a second to realize that in English to be has different forms. Like we say I am, you are, it is, are, and is are just different forms of to be. But ida is noun ending. This is attached to nouns in order to say is mr noun. So ida is unconjugated ending. Something, ida. So for example, like this. So how can we say I am a student or you are a teacher in Korean? We have to use the word ida. It is attached to a noun and works like to be in English. 자, think about the be verb in English. You change it to am, are, is, was, or were, right? So ida also needs to change the form because it is a basic form. So the basic form means that when you look at a dictionary, it is the form you use. So in Korean, when you use a verb in a daily conversation, you must change the form depending on politeness, tense, and tone. So this process is called the conjugation. So I will show you the polite present tense form first. So ida has two forms in the present tense, which is 이에요 and then 예요. So it depends on the last syllable of a noun. If that noun has the final consonant at the end, please add 이에요. If it doesn't have the final consonant, please attach 예요. Like 안재이 예요. 안나 예요. Alright? Okay, so then what is 입니다? It's like present speech. So when you have a present in public, we use this 입니다 form. 입니다. 입니다. So everything came from ida. So ida becomes 이에요 and 예요 and then 입니다. Okay? Alright. So 이에요, 예요, 입니다 commonly comes after a noun. 이에요, 예요, 입니다. So we can form 입니다 by dropping 다 from ida and attaching 니다 in formal speech. Okay? Alright. On the other hand, the ida based word conjugate to form 이에요 and then 예요. Alright, then let's learn about 있다. 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 So unlike ida, you can pronounce it 있다, like this. And it is also used with something 에 or something 이가 together. So it's like noun 에 있다 or noun 이가 이 or 가 있다. So 있다 is a verb that can have a meaning of to be or to have. So it's like a verb or adjective in the sentence in Korean. So this verb is not attached to anything and is used at the end of your sentence. And then it will only have the meaning of to be when referring to locations. You can use 있다 in order to say is, am, are at a location. So please have a look at this one. 집. In Korean, we say 집. No, I'm sorry. home. In Korean, we say 집. So 집에 있다 means to be at home, which means I am at home. And then 화장실, which is a bathroom. So 화장실에 있다 means to be in the bathroom. So it's like it is in the bathroom. And then 학교 means school. 학교에 있다, to be at school, which is like we are at school, I'm at school, something like that. So these sentences don't have subjects at the beginning for simplicity. So you can think about 집에 있다. To be at home. That means I'm at home. She's at home. He's at home. They are at home. Okay? And then 화장실에 있다. 화장실에 있다. To be in the bathroom. Like it is in the bathroom. She is in the bathroom. He is in the bathroom. I am in the bathroom. They are in the bathroom. And then 학교에 있다. 학교에 있다. To be at school. It's like I'm at school. You are at school. We are at school. Okay? All right. So and the next one is for the meaning of to have. To have. We will attach the particles e and ka to a noun and add 있다 at the very end of your sentence. So this can also be translated as is in English, which can be quite confusing. I know, right? So please have a look at their example sentences. So it's like the at the same time, like 핸드폰. What is 핸드폰? 핸드폰, a cell phone. 핸드폰. 핸드폰이 있다, to have a cell phone. That means I have a cell phone. You have a cell phone. She has a cell phone. Alright? And then 화장실이, 화장실, bathroom. 화장실이 있다. To have a bathroom. There is a bathroom. Alright? 화장실이 있다. And then copy. What is copy? Copy. 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 Copy가 있다. To have coffee. So it's like there is coffee. Okay? So the role of 있다 means to be, to have, depends on the sentence. Something 에 있다 or something 이가 있다. But it has two conjugations. It is conjugated 있어요 and then 있습니다. Let's think about this. 이다, it is used to say what a noun is. And then 있다 is used to say where something is or that there is an existence of some noun. For example, like this. To be a desk. 책상이다. 책상이에요. 책상입니다. 책상이에요. 책상이에요. 책상입니다. And to say to have a desk, you can say 책상이 있다. Or there is a desk, right? 책상이 있다. 책상이 있어요. Or 있습니다. Okay? 자, and then to be a park, 공원이다. 공원이다. That is a park. This is a park, right? 공원이다. 공원이에요. It is 이다 changes to 이에요. 이에요. And then 입니다. 입니다. 공원입니다. 공원이에요. And to say to have a park, like to be a park, you can say 공원이 있다. 공원이 있다. It's like there is a park. Right? 공원이 있다. So 있다 is conjugated. 있어요. And 있습니다. 있습니다. Okay, then let's quickly recap 이다 and 있다. So let's start with the simple rules. Number 1 is 이다. It's like to be. And it shows to you identity, 이다. And then 있다. 있다. It's like there is to have. It shows to you existence and possession. So please use 이다. When you talk about what something is, like A is B. A are B. Something like that. So please have a look. For example, like this. I am a student. 저는 학생이에요. 이에요 came from 이다. 이다 is conjugated 이에요. Okay? 이에요 is it is used in normal conversations. Okay? 이에요 and 예요. So it's still polite and everyday it is used for everyday conversation. 이에요. 요. Something 요. 이다. 이다. Okay, now 있다 has two meanings, which is number 1 is there are, like for existence. So for example, like this. 책이 있어요. 책이 있어요. There is a book. There is a book. 있어요. 자, came from 있다. 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 So please, there is a book. We say 책이 있어요. If I want to say I have a book, then in Korean we say 저는 책이 있어요. I have a book. 저는 책이 있어요. So please use 있어요 for something exists or you have something. Please remember 있어요 together. Okay? Let's compare. 저는 학생이에요. 저는 학생이에요. 저 means I, and then is a topic marker, and 학생 is a student, right? So 이에요. It's like the to be verb, like MR is, right? So A is B. We say 이다. 이다 came from, no, 이다 becomes 이에요 and 예요 and 입니다, okay? What if I say 저는 학생이 있어요? What if I use 있어요 form? Then that means it's totally different meaning, like I have a student. So please remember 이다. Who you are, like A is B, 이다. And 있다, what you have, right? Like there is or to have, okay? Okay, so Korean has different levels of politeness. Number 1 is something, yo form. It's like polite, everyday conversation. It is used in the sense of like polite and everyday conversation. And then 씁니다 form, we have 씁니다. It's formal, polite. It's like a more official one. So more official ending form. Okay. So 이다. It is used in normal conversations. You need to, 이다 is like, we learned it's to be, right? Like MRS, A is B, B is A. We use 이다 as a verb to be. It becomes 이에요 and then 예요 and 입니다. It is conjugated 이에요, 예요, 입니다. So we use a normal conversation 이에요, 예요. So when you have a 받침, right? Then you can use 이에요. When you have no 받침, you can use 예요. Okay. So 이에요 after 이에요 comes after a consonant, and 예요 comes after a vowel. Then let's have a look. 입니다. It's formal. We use this in the presentation, announcement, interview, speeches. So it's like more like public way to say something as an ending verb. So 입니다 is more formal and polite than 이에요, 예요. Okay, then let's go to 있다. 있다 becomes 있어요 and 있습니다. 있다 becomes 있어요 and 있습니다. 있어요. It's still polite for daily conversation. We use in everyday speaking. 있어요. Like 책이 있어요. 책이 있어요. 책. There is a book. 책이 있어요. And then 있습니다. 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 It's a formal one, and we use this in public speaking, in formal situations, in customer services. We say 있습니다. So it's like, for example, 질문이 있습니다. Remember, what is 질문이 있습니다? I have a question. 질문이 있습니다. That we say 있습니다. So Korean has two polite styles. Number one is something new, and is used in daily conversations. Number two is 씁니다. The more formal and used in official situations. Okay? So what if I say 저는 자, I want to say something. I am a student. Then I can write down in Hangul, in Korean, in two ways. Number one, 저는 선생님이에요. Number two, 저는 선생님입니다. Alright? So 저는 선생님이에요. It's still polite. And we use this for everyday daily conversation. And then 입니다. Right? 입니다. It's still formal and polite. And we use this more formal and use this official situations. Okay? Okay, so I hope it helps you to understand 이다 and 있다, and then for other conjugations of them as well. And see you in the class. Bye bye.